Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the team training. It is awesome to see all you lovely, wonderful, heart-based entrepreneurs out there doing good in the world. So my name is Justin Phillips. I am very privileged and honoured to be what we call the triple diamond in the SEA, and I love sharing this amazing, life-changing technology with people and hearing some of the awesome stories like we did today about how this technology is changing people and also creating prosperity and abundance for people all over the globe. It is amazing. So tonight we are going to do some training in the back office and things like that. But before we get started, let's just talk about a couple of the new announcements. So there is the new promotion that is in the back office now, the holiday promotion, which is the 3 SEA cases, the price of 4. That on the NFR site is not yet there. That will be there in the next few days. But in your VO office, you will be able to see the 2 cases and get a 3rd free of Renew, and also the 3-pack in the skincare pack. So that promo is there. But just to be aware, that's a one-off order. It's not an auto ship. Please don't lose your loyalty reward percentage or your points by cancelling auto ships or anything like that. Make sure you keep an auto ship going. If you're going to replace your product you normally buy with a promotion, you want to make sure you get those loyalty points keep flowing in and keep your percentage, because the 20%, which is where the loyalty maxes out on, takes about 10 months to get. So that's really valuable. All right, fantastic. So some other cool announcements that are for tonight. We've got the leaders retreat. So the executives have been invited along to that. I know not everyone can come. Dawn's a long way away, but hopefully next year. And some of us will be gathering on the Gold Coast in a couple of weeks' time to discuss strategies and ways of creating 2018. And I mentioned this to encourage you to all think about where are you going to be in December 2019. You want to come to the Gold Coast for a long weekend and look at how to create your dream life. And we'll do some really cool training there. And we'll take a lot of video and we'll share that with you when we get back as well. Some other very important, yes, Nikki?
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, just on that topic, if people can't make it to the retreat, we highly recommend Leonie Dawson's workbooks, the Life Planner and the Biz Planner. There's a few of us in this group. Oh, look, Deb's got hers. Oh, you've got a new one already. I haven't. So that you can actually do that process by yourself, or maybe you can get together with a few friends that live in the local area and fill those in over the next 2 weeks leading up. It's really great to try and get them done kind of before the new year in the first couple of weeks of January, so you can go into the new year with clarity. And I just think those books lay out a really good and easy to follow process to do that. So that's all.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing, Nikki. That is a great suggestion. Absolutely. And those books just went on sale this week, didn't they?
A couple of weeks ago, yes. So you can order them from Amazon.com.
Okay, there you go. So that's great. Now, Nikki, you've already got, do you want to talk about Townsville? Let people know about what's happening in Townsville, your event?
Well, Deb could let them know because it's Deb's event. I'm just the ring-in.
All right, Deb, tell us about your amazing event happening in Townsville.
Yes, it's happening on Saturday. It starts at 12:45 for a 1 o'clock start, 1 till 4. And the address is 98 Eyre Street. And it's a big building called a Connect Church. And it's in a room in there. Everyone's invited. Associates, it costs $10. And all the guests are free.
Awesome. All the guests are free. That's fantastic. So thank you so much for putting that event on. So that is an open event. There'll be lots of people there from lots of different teams, not just the Shine Bright team. You can find more details on the Facebook page, ASEA AU Diamond Events. I'll just quickly share that screen with you. I recommend that you if you're a Facebooker, to bring this Facebook page up and to make it one of your shortcuts or one of your favorites, because this is where a lot of the open events are being placed. And next year, I think you will find that there will be a whole lot more open events throughout Australia that are put on here. In fact, in some of the events that are already on here, the February 17th, the ASEA convention, the ASEA Envision, Australasian Envision, which is a massive event. And I really encourage you to be planning for that next year. We're getting close to holiday season.
It's actually not on there, but we are going to put it on there with the link because that's a corporate event.
Okay, sorry. Yep. So it's not on there yet, but it will be. But February 18th, which is the day after, is a peak performance training. And that is going to be amazing. So there's going to be lots of 20, 30-minute presentations from lots of different leaders throughout ASEA. And I think even Tyler's going to be talking at that, we believe, and Dr. Rob Ward, hopefully, and Larry from Genie, and a bunch of really great people. So you can learn, and each segment will be takeaway. This is what I want to do in my business. Okay, so this is probably the most important training day all of next year, the 18th of February. So really encourage you to have a look at that and put it on the diary. But you can see there's events planned out for next year well in advance. So put these in your calendar and mark them as very important dates. Even if you can't go to these places in different around the country, you want to think about your people in these areas that you can send to these events and know that they'll be really well looked after with a high quality event. And check this Facebook from time to time and make sure you're aware of the events that are coming up. Any other important announcements that we need to talk about tonight, Nikki?
No, I think that's all. Just the promotion. I've done a video on that promotion, so hopefully a lot of you have had a chance to look at that. It's in the Shine Bright Team Facebook group, so you can check that out. Some ideas about how you can leverage that promotion for your business as well, and some information, you know, and like using it as when people need to pay their renewal fee and things like that. So yeah, that's all. Justin, I wanted to let you know, if you did, I'd have put the video link in there for the widget. You can go through it, or you can play the video and then see if people have questions and if the video works.
Okay, let's play the video. That sounds like a good idea to me.
And then we can re-record it if people don't understand it.
Yeah, if you think it needs more work, we'll re-record it.
Yeah.
But and hello, Sharon, guys. Great to see you on your call. Thank you very much. I always love to say hi to the people I don't know that well. Look, the reason you really do want to learn and utilize as much as you can the tools that have been pre-created is because you want to let the tools do the talking. You want to create a situation where you don't have to be the one presenting all the time. You don't have to be the expert, because when you share this technology with other people, and if they feel like they have to become a redox biochemistry expert or some master network marketer that's got all these skills, they'll feel like they can't do it, right? So you want to actually make it look, and not just look, but you want to make it as easy for you as you can, so that other people can look at what you're doing and go, oh yeah, I can do that. That's what you want to do. Leadership in this organization, leadership and this kind of business model is about, initially, you want to lead from the back. You want to start from the back of the room, right? You're looking at someone else. You're looking at a leader on stage or leading the business, right? In many cases, when people come into this team, they might look to Nicole or I or some of the other executives as the leader in the front of the room, right? And they're in the back of the room. So you're initially a follower. Okay, so you follow the leader in the front of the room. Then you want to work your way up so that you're closer to the front and you're actually on stage. Because the funny thing is, the people on the stage are usually earning more than the people that are in the audience, right? To have a really successful business, you want to work your way towards leading from the front. And then eventually what you really want to do is you actually then want to be right at the back of the room again and seeing the people you've brought in then on stage. So you lead from the back, the front, and then the back again. And that's like the process of like duplicating yourself. So you need to make it easy for yourself and help other people see it's easy and then implement that. And so wherever you can, invite people to look at a tool and let the tool do the talking. And in this particular case, it's going to be Nicole's presentation and video on the widget. So let's have a look at that.
Hey everybody, it's Nicole here, and I'm just going to show you a real quick tip on how you can use a simple widget in the back office to know what your requirements are. So when you log into your back office here, you are going to see this widget down here when you scroll down a bit. Okay, so oops, I'm on Zoom. zooming in and out. I'm not quite sure how I'm doing that. Okay, so when you first log in, this is the page that you're going to come up with. And when you scroll down a little bit, it'll have like the current promotions and things like that. But you're going to see this widget here. And this is going to show you what you need to reach a certain rank qualification. Okay, so we're just in someone's back office here, and you can change the week as well, okay? So you can say for last week, you can have a look and you can see how far you were off Director 700. And you can see that this person, they had all the requirements of Director 700. So their personal volume, they had 175, and that'll be in the last 5 weeks of 100 points required. Personal enrollees active, you can see they've got 1 on the left and 1 on the right. So they have all the personal enrollees that they need to be active. Their total binary lesser volume was 875 of 700 points. So you need 700 points minimum on your left, 700 on your right in a week to be Director 700. So you can see all of these things are green, and this person was a Director 700 last week. You can then click and say, okay, well, let's see what I needed to be bronze. And you can see there's some red things and some things that are white and not green there. They didn't have the requirements to be bronze. So let's take a look at that. They had 175 of 200. So once you reach bronze, you need 200 TV in personal orders monthly. So they only have 175. They do have the personal enrollees active. You need 1 person enrolled on the left, 1 person enrolled on the right to be binary qualified to enable you to earn team commissions. Director 300 leads. So to be bronze, you need 2 Director 300 leads. And this is showing that this person had 0 of 2 needed. And the total binary lesser leg volume, you need 2,000 to be bronze. And this is showing they had 875 of 2,000. I love how it shows this percentage here of 44%. So it can show you how close you're getting. So you can just see, if you're trying to aspire to be the next rank in the SEA, you can change it to that. And you can have a look back for the last few weeks. Perhaps you want to go back and it shows you 4 weeks back as well as the current week. And you can see how far you were off at bronze rank. Maybe you want to be bronze and you can see how far you were off. And you can see that this person's like under halfway there for bronze. So they were 44% 1 week, 38% the next week, and so 53% this week. So you can just use that to take a look and you can see where you need to build on your qualifications to reach that rank objective. So I hope that was helpful. This is a little back office basic tip.
All right. So how did everyone find the little video to be helpful? Everyone find that helpful? Yeah, fantastic. And did you like the fact that it's a really short?
Take your seats, please.
Well, sorry. It's, YouTube does what YouTube does and it plays the next video. And that's how you can get lost in a time warp in front of YouTube. So, yeah, is that good? So you can see that was like a 3-minute, 20-second video, or 19-second video. And the Genie back office, the training center in Genie is being filled with these short, sharp little exactly how-to tips and back office trainings and trainings on all sorts of skills so that you have always got that library there. You can go into the library and find everything you're looking for. Now, I know some people wanted some training on the little widget. Is there anyone who has any questions around that widget? Does that answer the questions? Who was it that wanted help with the widget? Okay, Jen, so you're totally happy on the widget?
Yeah, I think that's really good. And it's great to show new people who are starting to build a business.
Absolutely.
That's that section without going into the dashboard and getting a little bit too detailed. It's just a nice little simple way of showing what's happening in their business.
Yep. It's very exciting. Exactly. And I would say it's the point of reference for me when I just want to have a quick snapshot. How's the business going? Bang, have a look at that. Particularly in the lower ranks, that's the main thing you want to look at. And then as you develop in your rank, then you go into dashboard. But you really need some mentoring as to how to read the dashboard. But particularly when people first start, don't bother with the dashboard because there's not enough numbers in there to make any sense anyway. Just follow the widget. Yeah, the widget's great. Yeah, excellent. Thanks for the training, Nikki. It's good. Yeah, top job, Nikki. All right, fantastic. So that was good. That was one of the things we wanted to cover tonight. And I thought of something else that I'm not sure what I wanted to cover, but now, yes, I do remember. And that's thank you so much to Marg for showing us, Margot for telling us about the new little tour in the back office. So let's check that out. All right, cool banana. So here's my back office. And so that's what the training was saying, that there's these other promotions that are in front of that. So your loyalty points, your double the difference, your fast forward, your cent, all of that sort of stuff. So you can actually close that out. There's some information on the global convention, and I do believe there's the Gold Coast Envision for next February. So there's a picture of the Gold Coast Convention Centre, so really encourage you to get excited about that. And this is a Promotion Aspire 101 on how you can actually get to that promotion and actually have some travel expenses paid for, and it's based on enrollment orders and advancement, leadership, and all that sort of stuff. So there's points there, and you can click around on that flyer to find more information. And you see our widget is looking pretty cool this week, isn't it? It's getting really exciting. We're nearly there for Double Diamond. Woo! And it's Monday, so that's I love that stuff. It's really cool. But what we're going to focus on is here, up the top here, this little camera. So if we click on that camera, yeah, there's a little tour there. All right, so let's take a little bit of a tour.
Welcome to your ASEA Virtual Office homepage. This page has been designed
Can you see that, Jen?
to keep you up to date on the latest news, events, and information at ASEA. It also has a number of quick link icons, as well as a menu button that gives you access to all of your reports and account. There are a number of dynamic widgets on this page. For example, these top 2 banners are available with the latest promotions at ASEA. If you're already familiar with these programs and you would like to have more real estate on your screen, you can simply click the X and those will disappear. If you want to refresh your page and have those banners reappear, click on the ASEA Office icon in the upper left-hand corner. You'll notice that this page has dynamic information. You can access all of that information by using the up and down arrows on the page. Simply click your left or right arrow to scroll through all of the programs, events, and promotions at ASEA. If you find something you'd like to investigate, go ahead and click into the open window. As you continue to scroll down, you'll notice a quick link bonus qualification. This bonus qualification is a real-time reflection of your business. You can use this drop-down arrow to select a new rank, and it will change the qualifications required to achieve that rank. You'll also notice 2 quick link buttons, one for order history and one for your dashboard. As you continue to scroll down the page, you'll notice the promotions section. You can click into any of these banners for frequently asked questions, flyers, and more details. Continue to scroll down the page and you'll find an announcements section. For example, click into any of these banners and you'll be taken to new videos, opportunities to donate to our foundation, or new information that's being published. Continue to scroll down and you'll find our News Center. Under the News Center, ASEA will publish press releases, newsletters, and quick links to the ASEA blog. As you scroll up and down, you'll notice to the right-hand side of your page a site feedback button. If you would like to report any kind of problem with the page, simply click the site feedback, use the drop-down arrow, choose your type of problem, enter a subject line and a description, and click Send. We'll be reviewing the site feedback on a regular basis and implement your great ideas and suggestions. Let's review the icons on the virtual office. The first icon is an envelope with a red bubble. That red bubble has a number inside. That number will change based on the email you are receiving from the company or your upline. Click on the email icon and you'll be taken to a communications archive. All of the company and upline emails will be stored for your convenience. Next, you can click on the Enroller quick link. This is an opportunity for you to enroll retail and preferred customers, as well as new associates into your business. The shopping cart represents a quick link to the ASEA shopping cart. You'll be able to click on the shopping cart and place any on-demand orders. The flag represents all of the markets that ASEA is currently doing business in. You can click on any of these links and your virtual office will be transformed into the virtual office of these markets. Click the X at any time for that window to disappear. There's also an icon as a quick link to your account information. You can use that to change your phone number, your address, your email, etc. Now, there is a menu button on the top of each of your pages. This menu button can be used to access all of your reports, your resource files, your recognition needs, your account and business activity. And again, to close that, simply click on the white X. If you're looking to access any of your reports, again, click on the menu button, use the drop-down arrow in any of the folders, and new files will be made available. If you'd like to go to your ASEA Virtual Office library, click Resources, and then Library. If you want to access your volume total report, click Reports, and then Volume Totals. All of the files are ordered alphabetically under each of the headlines. Do you want to see who made a fantastic achievement this week or last? Click on Recognition and go to Fantastic Achievements. Thank you for visiting your ASEA Virtual Office.
All right, pretty cool, hey? All right, you like your tour? Now available in your own back office, and what a great way to get a new person started. So great pickup, Margot. Thanks for sharing that. Really encourage you when you do have your new people and they'd like to have a bit of a tour of the back office, play them the video. Use the tool, let the tool do the talking. So does anyone want to share what they like the most about some of the videos they watched tonight?
Justin, can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
That just raised a question for me. I have a son in Italy, and rather than have the product delivered here then to Italy, can I change his address and can it go straight to Italy?
Absolutely. So
okay.
If you have an order ship set up, you do have to, you can't change an order ship from country to country. But to do a one-off order, you can just do a one-off order in any of the open countries that ASEA delivers to. And you can set up an auto ship in Italy that will deliver in Italy. So ASEA truly is a global operation, a global business opportunity. So a lot of people, they don't realize what's possible. You can get a phone call from someone in any of the open countries in the world and get some product to them within days. It's amazing.
So to have an ongoing order going to him, he would have to set up an Italian business opportunity?
No. So all you do is you go into, does he have an account?
Yes.
Great. So go into his account, go manage auto ship, and then when you create the auto ship, you create it in the country that you want it delivered in.
Okay. Right.
Too easy. So you can do that in an Australian English back office and creating an auto ship for Italy.
Right. Okay.
You can also do it in an Italian back office in Italian, delivering it to Australia.
Yes. No, we'll just deal with English. That'll be fine. Thank you.
Yeah, but it makes it really great, particularly in Europe. And as Asia comes on, there's going to be lots of different language people, and people may want to do it in their mother tongue and be delivering it all over the globe. So, yeah, awesome. Thanks for the question, Pamela. Any other?
Yeah, Pamela gets delivered from Holland, I think. From the Netherlands. It's our local distribution centre for Europe.
Oh.
You also have a distribution centre in Poland these days. So depending on where in Europe it is, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's distribution centres come and change as according to the need. So Eastern Europe is opening up. Iveta!
I got a question about that. So which are the distribution centres at the moment in Europe? Netherlands
and Poland.
Poland. They're the two. So it's whatever's closest.
That's right. Yeah, depending on the country. Yeah, so they closed the one in Hungary down. They moved it to Poland.
Okay.
Yep.
So, and then that's a means of accessing it to a country in Europe that's not open yet?
No,
or not?
It's not open. You would use the Global Reach program. and the Global Reach program may deliver it or may not. If the Global Reach program doesn't deliver it to that country yet, then you would have to arrange shipping from somewhere else. Yeah, that's
Okay. All right. Thank you.
But I know Poland is in the second stage of Global Reach, and that is now the distribution center for Eastern Europe.
Okay.
Yeah,
so is there a list somewhere? I don't want to, sorry.
They're heading east, Eva. They're going to get to the home country.
I just didn't want to take too much time with everyone else, but yeah, that's something that I just want to look into.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, great. Any other comments? Awesome. Yes, Pam.
Sorry, I'm muting myself. In Genie, is it possible to send an email to multiple people? I'm just thinking it'd be really good to send to my associates about this camera so they can have a look.
Great question. Over to the Genie expert, Nicole. Can you send multiple emails?
No, not right now. You cannot. You can only send it to individual people. In the future, there will be a function where you'll be able to send to your downline, but at the moment that isn't available, and that's quite a bit of time away because it's a big programming job.
Yeah, but we have been working on that ideally so that you can send to multiple people, and it's on the way. They're working on it.
Right, I'll drop it into my autoresponder then for now.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Pam. All right, great. Well, look, is there any other questions, comments, statements about those videos tonight before we wrap up?
Can I ask another question, but not related to that?
Yeah, of course.
Please. So with our reports in the back office and commission details, so say, for example, last week finished on Saturday, the what do you call it, commission week. Mm-hmm. So from what day this week can I go in and look at that report?
I believe that's usually finalised on the Tuesday in the US, which would be our Wednesday. Is that correct,
Okay.
Nick?
Sorry, what was the question again? Sorry.
So when will the commission report be correct for the previous week? It's usually settled on the Tuesday in Salt Lake.
Look,
Wednesday, right?
The commission summary is definitely up on Wednesday. Sometimes the commission detail report doesn't go till a Thursday Australia time.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Thank you.
A little bit after, like, so you get the overall summary and it shows you, you know, what portion's coming from fast starts and preferred customer, bonus and team commission and check match if you're getting check match. But then the detailed breakdown of that is normally one day later.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Just to get a ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Yeah. Good question. You want to know how you're getting paid and managing your finances. That's a really important part of being in business for yourself. Yeah. Great, Eva. Thank you. All right. Any other questions, comments, statements before we wrap up for tonight? So we've got about 30 minutes or 28 minutes before our next presentation. So if you would like to go crazy, invite heaps of people to the presentation. It's a great way to leverage your time. A couple of comments and statements. Yes, Jen.
Just the question about with people renewing their membership, where do they do that in the back office?
Okay, that's a great question. Again, that's something I'm being asked to be trained more on from corporate.
I actually can't. They will be getting an email with the link, but I can't find myself where it is in the back office right now. So
we can't find it either.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to you on that one. So,
so people probably just have to wait till they get the flagged email, huh?
Oh, look, I'm sure there's going to be other options, but they're just getting the IT sorted for that. So, yeah, I haven't been trained in that myself, and when we are, we'll let everyone know.
No point in really talking to anybody about renewing that until we know what's happening.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, even our report to find out who needs a renewal is I'm still getting trained on that as well.
Okay, no worries. Thanks.
No worries. Thanks, ladies. And back to Margot.
Oh, this is just a real quick one. You asked for comments on the, I can't remember what the name of it is now, but when she was taking you through the tour, on the bottom left is a fabulous, I think it's fairly new, video about the athletes. It's an absolutely wonderful production. I'd happily send it to anybody. I think it's called What You Want, or I can't remember. I just saw it then. I should have written it down.
Okay, but
it's on the tour. You'll find the name of it. but that's not where you find it now. That's not a current.
Yeah, because that would have been an announcement, right? So if you probably find you'll probably find that on ASEA Global or.
But if you look on that tour video, it's the athlete's video on the bottom left. Whatever that's called, you can go and find it elsewhere.
Genie, just use everything in Genie.
Yeah, Genie's the easiest because all the good videos and we believe all the best videos get put in Genie.
I actually don't think I've seen that one on Genie, but when I saw it on the front page, it's just brilliant.
Is that the one with the new athletes? It's about 4 minutes.
I'm not sure. It's got Sean Burke jumping into. He's walking down the snow and then he jumps into this icy water.
Yeah, that's in Genie.
Is? Okay.
Yeah,
that's a great one.
I personally still use the 2-minute one because I'm a mad texter. So.
Yeah, short is good for like.
I text everything that's short because I text everyone. I don't email. But that's me. I'm like, I don't know. I did 4 leads on the weekend and I texted them all. So
Nicole, if you're using Facebook Messenger mostly, do you put the link for those videos on there?
I do. I text as well. So I text from the Genie app is mostly what I do.
Oh, okay.
So I pick really short videos because you don't want to send someone like a 7-10 minute video via text. It's too long generally. So I text people, and then if they're interested, then I might send them more information through email.
I have a question about Genie, the Genie app.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to
Here
turn
at ASEA, literally from the inception.
My apologies. Keep going, Deb.
Is it possible to turn off the email and only text?
Yes. So when you go into the Genie app and you're sending someone info and you pick a person and then you're going to send them something.
Yep.
You go choose whatever you're going to send. So on the first screen, and then it'll have text up the top with the phone number, and it'll have like a green with the thing pushed over to the side on an Apple phone. I don't know if it looks exactly.
How do you get that to work? Mine doesn't work. It stays green.
Okay, so you can turn off the email. You just press on it, Deb. Press on it where the green bit is, and it will turn it off.
Okay.
Does that work? Let's
have a look.
I can show you on Saturday if we have any problems.
Press on it works. Yay!
So yeah. There you go. So that way you can I do that. I turn the email off and I just text.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah. No worries.
Good question. Yeah. And I find the texting to be the best. It's really good.
Yeah.
Hey, in fact, I had someone said to me today, they said, or I was talking to associates and they were talking to YGens, and the YGen said, I'm YGen. We don't do email. So that's the way of the world. That's the way it's heading. Is like less and less people are using emails. They get more and more used to texting and Facebook Messenger. That is a communication of the future. Yeah. All right. Very good. Love your work, Deb. You're amazing. Looking forward to hearing the incredible stories of Townsville already. And thanks for Nikki for going up and supporting her to do that. Anyone else? Any questions, comments before we wrap up?
That's awesome. Thank you, everyone. Oh, and stay tuned. We'll have the new Getting Started module will be in Genie by the end of the week. I'm almost finished it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brand new process to onboard everyone in the same way.
That's right. Awesome automation and duplication. Thanks, Nikki, for all the effort that she does to make those videos and put that stuff in Genie. It's really, really good.
I know. Executives, they're going to be at the Gold Coast. You're going to be in some videos because I'm pretty sure everyone is sick of the sound of me in videos.
Yeah, we need some other people giving content.
We appreciate you.
I know. People are like, can we have other people in videos? I'm like, yeah, we just got to get them to record them. We got to like put them in front of a camera.
And I forgot to mention with the announcements also, remember the Monday night. So if you want to be a part of the residual income training program, really encourage you to come along on Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. Queensland time, 8:30 p.m. To New South Wales, Victoria, Tassie, ACT time, 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. WA time, 10:30 p.m. for the New Zealanders. I'm sorry, it's pretty late, but that is a great support structure to help you work through your residual income training and have a conversation about what we're learning every week. You know, it's a really great way to be engaged and to share your aha moments. And of course, if you're duplicating and leveraging your team and you want to be teaching your team members how to become professional network marketers, they need some sort of structured learning program. And I believe the residual income training program to be the best way to teach them those fundamental skills to be great network marketers. So send them along, because we are supporting them. We also have this normal Zoom number is the Improve Yourself phase, which is the first phase. And then they'll be told about the second phase, which is build a team, and it's in the Facebook group. The residual RI training Shine Bright team Facebook group has the links for phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 2 is build a team. So yeah, all right, everyone, have a lovely night. Look forward to catching up with you soon, hopefully in person for those that are coming to the Gold Coast. Yes, Jeanette, did you want to say something?
No, we're good.
Oh, they're just unmuted. That's all cool. All right, so stay well, everyone. Love your work. Make a positive difference today. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.